great. Welcome, everybody. For those that you don't know, I'm Doug Moore, and I'm a psychologist, life coach, and spiritual teacher. And I've been teaching energy medicine and energy psychology for years and helping people learn how to be resilient and thrive, learning how to get the energy to flow through their body in a balanced way. So we're going to dive right in. And the first thing we're going to do is have a seat. And it's helpful to take your shoes off. There's a lot of research from a group called Earthing, and there's a book called Earthing that shows that when we are connected with the earth, that we're able to heal much faster. And our ancestors lived on the earth. And so it's helpful for us to open our energies up to the earth. And one of the best ways of doing that is what's called clearing the gates. So you're going to take a thumb and you're going to find the little space between your big toe and the second toe, and you're going to push out real firmly. You want as firm as you can. It might be a little sore, and this is good. It means you need it. Between the big toe and the second toe. Yes. And can you all hear me in the back? And then go to this between the second and the third toe, the next space. And you're always pushing out, not in. Push out towards the tip of your toes. And to the next space. For those of you who are interested in learning more about this, a lot of this comes out of Eden Energy Medicine, and I was a faculty member with them for years. And there's a lot of research on the website energypsych.org showing how there are thousands of studies now showing the impact of moving the energy in our body. And then when you're done with that, you want to bend the toes back and give it a good stretch. And then we're going to go on to the next foot. Same thing. Real deeply. Push out in between each toe. It can feel different to the different sides, yes. We wear rubber-soled shoes. We rarely get in touch with the earth these days. We're in cars and buildings, concrete, and just keep doing each toe in between, pushing out. When you're done, just bend your toes back. Whenever you make space, it allows for the flow of energy. This is why yoga works so well. You're creating space with each posture, and that allows the flow of energy. Very good. You can put your shoes back on. And go ahead and stand. The Chinese have been using acupuncture for thousands of years by putting needles in different flows of energy called meridians. So today, you're going to do acupressure rather than acupuncture, where you're just going to apply a little bit of pressure to certain points. And that helps to stimulate the flow of energy in our body. So the first point that we're going to pick is you're going to find your collarbone. You're going to come down on a diagonal about an inch until you fall into some hollow spots. You're going to take 2 fingers and you're going to tap there. Very good. You're tapping on the end point of the kidney meridian. The other end point of the kidney meridian is at the bottom or the soles of your feet. So this is like priming the pump. It helps to pull up energy from the earth. If you're tired, this is great. Anytime you're a little needing more energy, tap here. This is the first of what's called 3 thumps. The second thump is right here in the center over the thymus, responsible for our T cells, which helps our immune system. So you want to tap there. If you want to pretend to be Tarzan, feel free, whatever you want to do. And then you're going to come over here, anywhere along the sides that you might find it to be a little tender. So it could be anywhere along in here or up in here. And just kind of find a space that's a little tender and work that. You are tapping on the spleen meridian. The spleen meridian is really helpful for our immune system. And we need this all the time, but particularly now. Okay, you just did the 3 thumps. Now we're going to do what's called the cross crawl. Our energy likes to cross over, similar to the left side of the brain controls the right side of the body, right brain controls the left side of the body. So we're going to start by just walking in place and tapping your thighs. Because if your energies happen to be running on the same side, which it oftentimes does, then you're aligning with the energies on the same side of your body. And we just do about 10 or 12 of those. But then we really want to cross it over. So you want to bring it like this, all the way over. Cross your midline. Great. Yes. Pause, and then we're going to do another set of that. So that's one set. We're going to do a second set, same side. And then we're going to cross it over. This also helps us be resilient and retain our energy. We can do a cross crawl through the day as a way of helping to support our energy. And then pause, take a nice deep breath. Let it out, and we'll always end with an extra set of crossing over, because that's what we want the energies to do, is to cross over the body. Okay, let's have a seat again. And this is helpful to take your shoes off again. We're going to do an exercise called the Wayne Cook. This was developed by a chiropractor to help people who stutter. Because when people, as you know, sing, they tend not to stutter because the signals are crossing better in the brain. And so this exercise helps to get the signals crossing in the left and the right hemispheres of the brain, in the front and the back. And that helps us when we get a little kind of wonky, hard to focus, hard to follow somebody, difficulty reading. This Wayne Cook exercise is really helpful in being able to stay focused and to be able to think more clearly. So you're going to start by placing your left leg over your right. And you're going to place your right hand on your ankle. Your left hand is going to cross over your wrist, grab the ball of the foot and the little toes. Way to go! All right. And now you're going to breathe in through your nose and rock back a little bit. Exhale through your mouth, rocking forward. As you inhale, put the tongue to the roof of your mouth. Exhale, dropping the tongue. And we're going to do this about 20, 30 seconds. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So your right leg over your left hand on your ankle. Right hand, your wrists cross, and your right hand's going to grab the ball of your foot and grab the little toes. Inhale through your nose, tongue to the roof. Exhale through your mouth, dropping the tongue. This is also good if you happen to get emotionally overwhelmed with all of the news and everything that you're experiencing. This helps to calm the body, helps to focus it. Very nice. And then you take your fingers and your thumbs and place them together. There's a lot of energy that comes off the tips of your fingers. And you're going to just put those together, place the thumbs right on your forehead, and do the same breathing. And then just bring your fingers together and place them on your forehead. We're going to move into what's called the crown pull. You're going to dig in as firmly as is comfortable. And you're just going to pull that energy out, down behind your ears and release it. Go up about an inch, dig in, pull out. Keep working your way up the top of your head. Dig in, pull out. Dig in, pull out. All the way down to the back of your head, digging in and pulling out. This helps open up the energy in your crown, because we bring in energy through our crown and our feet. And end with your fingers on your shoulders. Dig in. Take a nice deep breath in. And drag your fingers firmly forwards. Giving yourself a nice massage. Doesn't that feel good? Yeah. So that's called the crown pull. We're going to move into clearing what are called the Neuro lymphatics. They're spots on the body that can hold a lot of toxic energy. And by just rubbing them firmly, it helps to release that. I've been doing this energy routine daily for probably 15 years, and I swear I have more energy now than I did 15 years ago. It really is incredible to do as a daily practice. So we're going to start by just a couple fingers together right on your chest bone, and just rub up and down as firmly as possible. And then just take a couple fingers and rake in between each of the ribs. And then underneath the rib cage, just really deeply as comfortable, just rake that out. And then where the arm joins, the chest, on both sides. As we did with the feet, I like to do the same thing with the hands and just push out in between each toe or each finger. And then the same thing on the other side. And then find your belly button and just massage on both sides of that. And at the base of your pubic bone, just rub there. And then come on both sides of your thighs, starting at the top on the sides, and just firmly push in towards your knees. Okay, that's the neurolymphatics. So you can put your shoes back on, or you can leave them off if you prefer, whatever is comfortable for you. We're going to stand, and we're going to do what's called the diaphragm release. As we accumulate tension through the day, our diaphragm tightens up, and it's helpful to relax the diaphragm. That allows us to get a full breath, and it just calms us. And every time we move into a calm place, we're supporting our immune system. And so place one hand right below your rib cage, above your belly button, the other hand on top of that, doesn't matter which hand. You're going to take a deep breath in, and you're going to push in with your hands and out with your belly, like an isometric exercise. And you're going to hold your breath as you do that. So take a deep breath in and hold it. Push out with your belly and in with your hands. Hold, hold, and release. Good. Let's do another one. Inhale, push in with your hands and out with your belly. Hold your breath. And exhale. One last one. Inhale. And exhale. Very good. We also know what's helpful for our immune system is for our bowels to be working well. And so there are two energy spots that really help get things moving. And so you want to take a couple fingers, put them right at the crease of your leg and your hip. You're going to take a deep breath in. As you do that, you're going to drag your fingers up deeply like that and shake it off. You're going to do 3 of those. Inhale. Inhale, shake it off 3 times. And then the last one, you're going to take your thumbs and you're just going to push down and reset. Those are called the valves that you're helping to get energy into in your intestinal tract. So we've got energy coming in through our feet and through our crown. Now it exchanges it around the waist. So we want to open up the waist. It's called the belt flow energy. And we do that by taking a couple hands, placing them back here as far as you can reach. And you're going to sweep across once, twice, 3 times, and you're going to send that energy down off your leg into the ground. Now you're going to do the other side. Come to the other side, sweep across once, twice, 3 times, send that down. Okay, now we're going to do what's called the hookup. You're going to take a middle finger and place it in your belly button, and another middle finger at the top of your forehead here. You're going to just gently lift up. If it's comfortable to lift the belly button, do so. Same with the one at the forehead, and just lift up and focus your feet on the ground. You're doing what's called the hookup. You are hooking up your belly center with your heart center and your head center. In order for us to really be centered and grounded and at peace, our body needs to be relaxed. We want to clear our mind from all the clutter and open our heart. The hookup helps to facilitate that. Take a nice deep breath. Let it go. Then there's 2 that we're going to do that helps to protect your energy field. So when you're around other people, not only are you protected from the virus by having good social distance and masks, that this helps to protect your energy from getting depleted. So the first one we're going to do is what's called the zip up. You're going to take both of your hands, place them at the base of your pelvis, and you're just going to sweep up the front of your body right up to the top of your lip. And you're going to do that 3 times. And this is called the zip up. You are zipping up your energy and protecting you from other people's energies. And release that. Then what we're going to do is called the Celtic weave. You're going to rub your hands together and place them on your thighs and take a moment and ground. Feel your hands on your thighs, connected to your ankles, connected to your feet, connected to the earth. Rubbing your hands together again, you're going to place them right outside your ears. And just notice any energy that's there. Then you're going to take a deep breath in, and as you do that, you're going to cross your arms in front of your face like this. Inhale, exhale it out. Down by your waist, inhale, exhale it out. Down by your legs, inhale, exhale it out. Palms facing forward, scoop it all up and dump it behind your back. We're going to do a couple more of those. You are weaving your aura, your field that covers your body, that protects you from electromagnetic energies of others, of lights, of computers. Inhale, exhale it out. Down by your waist, inhale, exhale it out. Down by your legs, inhale, exhale it out. Palms forward, scoop it up, dump it behind your back. We're going to do one last one. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Palms forward, scoop it up, and dump it behind your back. So we're now going to do an exercise called Connecting Heaven and Earth. So just rub your hands together and come into a prayer-like position. Take a moment to ground again, feeling your body, feeling your feet on the ground. And this one, you're going to take a deep breath in, and as you do that, you're going to stretch one palm all the way up and the other palm down, and you're going to look at the one that's up, holding your breath, giving it as much of a stretch as you can. You are literally connecting heaven and earth. Exhale. Other side. Inhale, hold. This is the exercise I probably do 5-6 times a day as a way of helping to strengthen the immune system. Exhale. Inhale the other side. It's also great in keeping energy going through joints. So if you have any joint issues, arthritis, it really helps to support the flow of energy through those joints. Exhale. Other side. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Bend your knees slightly, let your arms dangle, and take 2 slow, deep breaths. Slowly wind up, swinging your arms back and forth, crossing over your arms so that you're weaving your field again. Sides of your field, the back of your field, all the way around you. So we're going to end the daily energy routine with heaven rushing in. So just take a moment, ground, feel your body. Come into a place of gratitude, being grateful for yourself for showing up, for yourself to learn something different as a way of helping to balance your energies and help you be resilient. And then take a deep breath and just reach out to the cosmos, to the sky, to the heavens, however you like to think of it, and just soak up that universal energy. We are a part of the whole. We are a part of oneness. Soak up the love and the light and bring it into your heart. And we're going to go back out for a little bit more. And bring it back in. So that's the daily energy routine. We're going to do a little round of what I call tapping, so that you have a method that if your anxiety starts to creep up a little bit, you have a method that you can quickly use to help calm that down. So you can have a seat. So we're going to do some acupressure by tapping on various points. And you can follow along and use the words I use. It's helpful to say them out loud. If I'm saying a word or two that doesn't resonate with you, then substitute your own word and see what feels right to you. And that's okay. This is called tapping, or emotional freedom technique. Is very popular. It's being used a lot for people who have experienced trauma in their life, phobias, major anxieties, fears, and it really is incredibly helpful in calming all of those down. So this is a powerful tool. There's lots on the web if you want to read more about it. But wanted to just introduce that to you here so you have that, given the times that we're going through. So take a moment and tune into any angst that you might be feeling around. Either you might be worried about somebody, you might be worried about yourself, you might be afraid, you might have some anxiety, just general distress. Take a moment and tune into whatever you're experiencing and allow yourself to feel that. And give it a rating, 0 to 10, how intense that is. Try not to pick something that's like a 9 or a 10 right now for this purpose. And then you can use one hand or two, doesn't matter. You're going to take 2 fingers. You're going to start by tapping right at the corner of the inside of the eyebrows by the nose. And you're just going to say out loud the words that kind of represent your distress, fear, anxiety, worry. I don't want to get the virus. Worried about other people. Side of the eyes. Worried, anxious. What's going to happen? How long are we going to be in this? All the unknown, all the uncertainty. Under the eyes. All the uncertainty. Am I safe? Is my family going to be safe? Right below the collarbone with that other point that we did for the 3 thumps. Tap there. Same thing. Distress. Fear. What's going to happen financially to me, to our culture? Are we ever going to return? All the worries and fears. And just do that whole set again. Same set of emotions. Corner of the eyebrows by the nose. Tune into it. Allow yourself to feel it. Breathe into it. Side of the eye. All the anxiety, the worry, the fear. Under the eye. What's going to happen? Are we ever going to get back to normal? Am I going to be able to hug my neighbors? Right below the collarbone. Thank you, body. Thank you for protecting me by going into survival mode, into reactivity, corner of the eyebrows, by the nose. Thank you, body, for trying to alert me, to protect me. Side of the eyes. Of course I have this distress. It's normal. Under the eyes. But I no longer need the distress in order to stay safe. Thank you, body. I no longer need the fear to stay safe. Thank you, body. Under the collarbone. Because I am going to watch the news to some extent so that I'm informed, and I will take the necessary precautions. And whatever happens, I will cope and I will deal with that. I have a lot of resolve. Corner of the eyebrow. So I no longer need the fear and the anxiety to keep me safe, but thank you, body. I'm letting you go, and I'm replacing you with all of my reserves, my coping skills. Under the eyes, I'm trusting that I will make the best of this. I will learn different tools, such as tapping. Under the collarbone, to keep me safe. I am safe. Right here, right now, in this moment, I am safe. I'm okay. Thank you, body. Take a deep breath. Tune back into that distress. And just hold your wrist. Take a deep breath as you hold your wrist and go to a peaceful place in your mind. Go to a peaceful place in your mind. Feel your feet on the floor, on the ground. And tune back into that distress and give it a rating 0 to 10. If it stayed the same or went up, you might need a little bit more work on it. You might need to tune into something more specific around it. Because we kept it pretty generalized for everybody, but you might need to hone in on the specifics for you. And go ahead and just place your hands on your thighs. And you can have your palms up or down, whatever is most comfortable. We're just going to go into a few-minute meditation, where you're feeling your feet on the floor, on the ground. Truly feel yourself connecting with the earth. Notice any leftover tension and release it. As you tune into your ankles and your calves, your thighs, buttocks, your back, the front of your body, shoulders. Just feel them release, drop down, relax. Your arms, your hands. Your neck. Tune into your face, relaxing all the muscles in your cheeks, your eyes, your nose, your mouth, your forehead. Notice your body as a whole, from the bottom of your feet to the top of your head. Feel yourself as a whole body. In this moment, come into this now, watching your breath, noticing each breath, not changing the breath, but just noticing the breath coming in and going out. And as you're inhaling, thinking the word so, and as you're exhaling, thinking the word calm. So calm. Giving your mind something to focus on. Noticing the breath. So on the inhale, calm on the exhale. When your mind wanders, just notice it and gently come back and watch the breath. So calm. So calm. Slowly opening your eyes, and as you do that, continue to feel your body. Continue to watch your breath with your eyes open. Continue to think so on the inhale and calm on the exhale. This is something that you can do through the day. No one needs to know you're doing it. You can do it while you're walking, in a meeting, as a way of continuing to bring any arousal of your body back down, staying in a calm and centered and grounded place. This is going to enhance your immune system. The more we're able to manage that natural arousal and keep bringing ourselves into a grounded, centered, calm place, the healthier we're going to be. Thank you, everybody.